couple days ago, I mentioned in a report that I had found some animatics from the City of Anaheim website regarding the Eastern Gateway project, the new parking structure and transportation hub being built behind the store, restaurants and whatnot, and the hotels over there on Harbor Boulevard. And so today we're going to take a look at those and provide a little commentary. So without further ado, let's get going. This first clip is it starts from Harbor Boulevard and Disney Way. This is about where the Puma parking lot is, and this stretch that we're seeing here that looks like it's well gardened and everything is actually dirt right now. That's all dirt, and you can see in the distance there the parking structure with the colorful wavy building there on the corner. So it's going to start with a fly through down and into the walkway where we are going to walk through all these cardboard cutouts of very happy people. This path really all this is just a footpath to and from the parking structure to Harbor Boulevard. I don't expect a lot of traffic going this way, I guess. But as we zoom through here, we're going to be taking a left here in a second, and you can see the parking structure on your right. They're showing us this. This clip is, I guess, designed to familiarize us with how it's going to be to walk from the parking structure to the transportation hub. You can either go to the transportation hub, which is at the end of this walkway, or you can go back, down to Harbor Boulevard if you had the other direction that we just came. To our left, where all those, the backs of those buildings are, those are all the restaurants and hotels that line Harbor Boulevard. Now you can see on the right that the parking structure has fed out into this new security checkpoint, and you are now officially on Disney property here, so you won't be checked again at all. That's the last time you get checked. This next clip is going to be the actual transportation hub. It's going to be a fly-through from the transportation hub to the bridge that crosses over over Harbor Boulevard. And before we start, we'll see that you can see that the escalators on the top left of the frame there, that's the parking structure is out of frame on the left at the top of the picture. And then we'll fly down into the, this is where all the people are getting off on the buses, and Uber and stuff like that will probably be dropping off here. I'm not sure if Uber will be, actually, now that I think about it, but just the buses and people coming in from I think like on bike maybe. I don't know. And we'll go through the security checkpoint here again, and again that's the last time that you'll have to go through security. You are now on Disney property. This area that we're walking through right here is the area currently occupied by the Camelot Hotel. That would be where we're standing. The hotel would exist today where we're standing. So this is taking us up to the bridge. You can see those lights up in the distance. That's the bridge right there. And that'll cross over Harbor Boulevard. This next clip is going to be actually walking across the bridge. We're going to be going east on the bridge. And that means this is actually coming back from the park to the transportation to the transportation hub. So what we're looking at is you're finished your day at Disneyland, you're going to walk over this bridge and then back to the parking structure. And I think it's going to be looking to our right on Harbor Boulevard. So that's the view we're going to be getting. It's Harbor Boulevard on the right. Yeah, and you can see the parking structure, they don't show it here. I don't see it in the distance there. But it's just kind of this is what you can see Harbor Boulevard very clearly. It's not totally obscured or anything like that. And my understanding is, in addition to this, the plants and whatnot, you're also going to be getting some possible kiosks, where vendors where you can maybe buy drinks or souvenirs. And this is now going the other direction. We are now walking across. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is still going back to the transportation hub, but now we're looking to the left. Oh, now pause right here. That will give us our first indication of what's happening with the monorail. You can see the monorail track right in the middle, far left of your frame, and it's going to go out of frame here in just a second. So, but that was the one reason. That was the one thing I took from this mostly was that when you're going over the bridge, there's no interference. There's no sight of the monorail, so it's not going over us. It's not going under us. It's going around us. The monorail. And this is, I don't know if I noticed this or we talked about this in the previous discussions about the monorail and what path it's going to have, but the monorail in the old what do you call it? I want to say like an artist's rendition or like a draftsman's sketch. You could see a dotted path, and that dotted path is the monorail. So it's going to turn right before it hits the bridge. What we're looking at here is a Google Earth photo. The outbound monorail path is going to turn right about here, and it's going to run parallel with the inbound monorail path, which we can see already that exists today. And it's going to run parallel with it about the length of the current transportation hub that exists today on this side of monorail. Where it turns left is going to be at the end of the green area just before you see the bag check is today, which that will be removed. So it'll turn left there and then run behind stage 17 and reconnect with the outbound track there. It's going to probably merge in diagonally, behind stage 17 and connect, and it'll reconnect. It'll be fully connected before you hit Buena Vista Street there. And then again, the walk across the bridge is fairly pedestrian. It's common. There's not much to report here other than you can see that they're definitely saying hi to McDonald's down there. They put the McDonald's down there just to kind of give you a sense of place, I guess. Now this final video is going to take place on ground level now on Harbor Boulevard, right in front of Captain Kidd's and IHOP. And they chose this location, I think, is because this is the actual intersection where any pedestrian traffic coming from this side of Harbor Boulevard, going to those hotels or those restaurants, everybody converges on this point to cross the street. And it's not the safest situation, if you ask me, because there are hundreds of people crossing the street every couple minutes. I don't know. You could do a body count, but I would bet it's between 50 and 100 pedestrians cross at every signal change, every 5 minutes or so. And that's a lot of foot traffic. And it's just a single, unmonitored, highly volatile cross-section, if you ask me. And for this reason, I think that's one of the main reasons why I think this plan is a good plan for the safety of guests crossing the street. So they're going to take you on a walk up Harbor Boulevard. And again, you'll see all the typical stuff on your right. You've got the Best Western. Behind us was the Captain Kidd's Buffet and the IHOP. And you can see that there's no monorail on your left. The monorail has already turned right into the parking structure. I mean into the Esplanade today, the transportation hub that exists today on the other side of Harbor. That's, I think, is what has stalled things a little bit. The development of this project is that there has been debate, there has been discussion, there have been delays because of the objections of the commercial businesses that exist on Harbor Boulevard today. But there you go, guys. That's how it's going to look. Hopefully, all things if all things work out, you can get a look at what the bridge is going to look like, how it's going to affect the monorail, and how it'll look on Harbor, and how things will look on the bridge. And I don't know. It seems okay to me. But like I said, I'm not a civil engineer, so I don't know if that's good or bad. I cannot say. All I know is you're still getting Panera bread. Just saying. All right, guys, Fresh Baked, I want to hear from you, though. I want to hear if you are familiar with any of the objections that the commercial businesses might have, if you've heard anything like that. I was not able to find anything on any website that the plan has been canceled by the city. It's still going forward. It's just been stalled or stopped. There has been no new development. The hotel is still there. It doesn't look like it's been gutted, or they haven't begun work on demolishing it yet. But at least now we have kind of a visual idea of what it would be like to cross through that area and to cross over the bridge. So, like I said, I want to hear from you guys. What do you think? What are your thoughts? Until next time, guys. Fresh Baked. We've got lots more for you guys to see, so grab a churro and watch our Star Wars Land updates with the Knothole Gang, or maybe our Secrets in History videos. And we're now at Disney World, so please do subscribe and watch our adventures there. And don't forget, you can support Fresh Baked through our Patreon campaign and get some exclusive benefits in the process. Thank you, everyone. Fresh Baked!